Hey superstar, Gavin is here. This video is going to be about the root chakra. The root chakra ascension energies. I'm tapped into the collective consciousness right now, and I'm going to be doing an energy reading on the root chakra for you, so you can make more progress with material success. So the root chakra deals with material success, it deals with your survival, it deals with money, it deals with your purpose, it deals with your path, your passions. It deals with your clarity and focus for the material world. And so it's very important that we get this particular chakra cleaned and grounded and purified, so that we are operating from the right space, we're operating from abundance. Remember, life has taught you lack, and we want to step into the energy of abundance and love. And when we approach life in this way, through abundance and not lack, we start to see more material success come into fruition. So we live in the material world, right? But we're also spiritual beings, and we need to realize our power. And when we are starting to operate more from our power and becoming like the observer of this particular reality, almost as if we're watching a movie, then we create a lot of harmony within our being. So I want to invite you to ground your energy more, because a lot of us are confused about what this reality is all about. What is life all about? And you don't necessarily need to know why, but you need to have your own reasons why you exist. You have to have reasons why you exist here. If you don't have reasons why you exist here, you're going to feel anxiety, you're going to feel depression. The key to a fulfilling life is giving life meaning. You get to define your own life. You get to define how you're going to walk through life, how you're going to believe through life, how you're going to love through life, how you're going to think through life, how you're going to just generally, holistically be. On all levels of your being, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, on all levels of your being, you get to decide. You have control over your energy. And when you master your energy, you master your life. Energy is the top of the pyramid. And a lot of people teach, you need to focus on your beliefs. You need to focus on your beliefs. Subconscious mind, subconscious mind. That's just one level of healing. And that's why I teach in my Liberating-U program how to heal all levels of your being. Not just, belief systems and the way you're thinking and emotions. Those are great, but those are the bottom of the pyramid. So we want to work with the energies. We want to work with the identity. We want to work with some very, really powerful energies so that we can shift our lives. So I'm being guided to tell you right now that the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plex chakra is where most of this reality is functioning from. If you look at people, TV, friends, family members, most people are operating from these chakras. Most people are only thinking and talking about money, success, your career, and right? The material world. Most people are only talking about sex, right? Sex and having sex and pornography and, sexual energies and all of this stuff. Most people are doing that. And then we got the solar plex, which I made in my previous video. I made a video about the solar plex energy. You can go check it out right here. It should be popping up right now. Make sure you check that video out. Very powerful about the solar plex and how to approach the solar plex energy from a really powerful place. Most people are only functioning from these particular chakras, and they're functioning from these particular chakras in completely the wrong way, right? They're approaching power, personal power, in the wrong way. It's ego-based. They're approaching sex in the wrong way. It's ego-based. They're approaching the root chakra, material success, in the wrong way, right? It's ego-based. What if you can approach material success, sacral energy, your sexual energy, and solar plex energy from a spiritual place of being, from a higher power, from a completely different energy? You see, I've been recently getting into Tantra and understanding the sexual energy more. And it's been an amazing process. Since November of last year, I've been having no sex. Okay, I've been purging out old relationships and cleaning my energy. celibacy. And it's been an amazing journey. I'm feeling more of my power, I'm feeling more confident. I've been getting more social. I've been cultivating my energy, so I'm feeling more holistic, more whole within my being. Not only that, like I used to, want and desire women way too much. And that's the wrong sexual energy. It's the ego-based sexual energy, which I've been taught from, hip-hop videos and all of this stuff that I used to, watch a lot in the past, right? And so these energies were pulling me in the wrong direction. So now that I'm cleaning out my energy, I'm seeing women in a completely new way. I'm seeing sex in a completely new way. And I know it can be way more powerful than it was before. But it's because I'm approaching it from a spiritual aspect rather than an ego-based aspect. So the same with the solar plex. I spoke about this in the previous video. A lot of people are approaching it from a fake level of confidence. There's a lot of fake confidence going on, right? You got your true self, and then you got this fake face that you show to society, pumping yourself up to look a certain way at your job, at your career and stuff like this. It's a fake confidence, right? Really inside, a lot of people are going through anxiety and trying to push through the two faces, which can create a lot of stress, trying to be someone else for everyone, and then this thing going on the inside that you're not too proud about, or you're not feeling quite good, or whatever it is. So we're trying to be someone to hold face for others. But the root chakra, now, a lot of people are approaching material success because society has taught you that you need more money. You need to be highly successful in order to be validated and to feel significant in this world. It's not true. You are significant without anything material. And when you tap into God, you will realize that. When you tap into a higher power, you will realize that you are significantly more powerful than anything material. Okay, and material success is an extension. It should be an extension of who you are. And so what I do every morning is I wake up, I connect to source, and then I realize that I'm alive. You see, my biggest goal in life is to be alive, not be dead. And then everything from that point is a bonus, right? If I'm alive, I've achieved my biggest goal in life. And so everything from that point is a bonus. I've conditioned my mind now to the point where it's like everything else that comes in is a bonus. So I'm almost automatically grateful for everything, even if it's bad, right? Because I'm alive. So I have so much to be grateful for. I'm alive. I've achieved my biggest goal. And so when you operate from this space, now when it comes to material success, you go after it. You can get it and go after it as long as it's from a place of abundance. You're not trying to get it in order to fill a void within. You're trying to reach out and trying to take something from the material world, because everything you need, want, or have is within you. The kingdom of heaven is within. Your Akashic records is within the subconscious mind. And when you tap into your subconscious and you tap into your inner library and you take tuition within, you will start to cultivate and activate more parts of your being that you didn't know was there. Everything you could need, want, and desire is within you. And when you start to activate these energies and feel those energies more and more and embody those particular frequencies, now you are approaching life through your identity rather than through what everyone else says you should have, or through lack or chasing. You'll get to the point where opportunity, success, and stuff will start chasing you. But I'm not saying that it's this complete magical thing. You do have to take action. You do have to build momentum. You do have to cultivate your energy. You do have to put work in. And you will align with your highest timeline in terms of material success. Now, the material success also deals with your survival and money. And I understand some people struggle financially and they want to attract more abundance and money in their lives. Money, when you put importance on money like that, because you need it for your survival, it's an automatic thing. Because you need it for your survival, you have high importance on it. And when you put high importance on something, it doesn't gravitate to you. A cat, when you try and chase a cat runs away. Same as money. Women have this same energy. The feminine, the divine feminine has this energy as well, where if you chase them too much, they'll run away. The same with money. Money is like a feminine energy. And when you go after it too hard, with too much attention, too much attachment, it tends to run away. Okay, it moves away from you. In order to align with the highest timeline in terms of money, in order to have that gravitate into your life, you have to raise your vibration to the point where now your value, your magnetic value, meaning I feel like money needs me, I am enough, I'm important, having the value in terms of the skills, the ideas, the experiences, developing and cultivating your personality and stuff like this. As you cultivate these skills and you raise your vibration, you keep on learning and growing and expanding, now money is magnetized to you. You see, if you could look at this video, a lot of it's like downloads and stuff like this, but I had to learn that, right? I had to cultivate these particular energies. For the past 10 years, I've been studying personal, like spirituality. I've been in the personal development space since I was 11, right? My first ever course was a course by Kevin Trudeau called Mega Memory, because I wanted to improve my memory because I wasn't doing well in school and I couldn't understand why I couldn't comprehend when I was reading and stuff. And so I wanted to get a course to improve my memory. And so when you are mastering something, when you are going for mastery rather than sort of dilly-dallying, like, you know, you're kind of into spirituality, or you're kind of into whatever career path, maybe makeup or hairdressing or mental health or I don't know, whatever it is that you do, right? When you're dabbling, now you're not cultivating a consciousness that is conducive with you having a high level of success in it. If you want a high level of success in something, you have to develop a consciousness. So if you can imagine building and cultivating this energy wave, and you're building it bigger and bigger and bigger, the bigger it becomes, the more value you hold, the more money you'll attract. Because now people want to give you more money in exchange for the value that you hold. So it's not necessarily about chasing money and trying to get it. You need to try and figure out how it can get you. And when you look at a high status man or an alpha man, and when I'm talking about alpha now, and I'm talking about alpha omega, and I'm talking about these particular frequencies, I'm talking about them from a spiritual place, not the ego based, okay? So just be aware of that. Because last time I mentioned the alpha, someone like went all crazy on me. I'm not talking about toxic masculinity, I'm talking about divine alpha masculinity. When you start operating from that space, now the women come automatically. Well, high value women will come automatically because now you're operating from that space. There's a really good book called A Way of a Superior Man that I recommend both men and women read. Really, really powerful book for you to understand the masculine energy. Okay, women and men should read this book. Very powerful to understand. So now when you're high status, or you see yourself as a high priestess or a high priest or a king or a queen, someone who's divinely powerful, and you activate those energies within you, guess what? You become magnetic, you see. And so it's important to cultivate those energies in order to attain material success. You're not going after it, it just is. It's just normal. You don't attract what you want, you attract what's normal. You don't attract what you need, you attract what's normal. So again, for those who need money or want money, or you want to manifest more money, more material success, even if it's a home or whatever it is, you need not to want it. You need not to desire it. The more you desire something, the more it runs away. If you think about the energy of desire, whilst it's worked for me in the past, there's a book called Think and Grow Rich, and he talks about having a burning desire in it. But again, that's functioning from the ego. That's functioning from the ego-based solar plex energy. Okay, because now when you desire something so much, right, and you have a burning desire for something, now you're devaluing yourself in a way. Sometimes, okay, it depends on the perspective. If you're already aware that you are desiring it, but it's like, I don't need it, that's a different ball game. For me, what I tend to do is like, no, I don't want it. I don't desire it at all. That thing needs me more than I need it. I'm powerful. I can get it if I want it, right? I'll take action towards it, but I'm not going to be so tight, holding on, like trying to desire it, like get it, right? Because if you look at this, right, if you're walking through life like this, you can't hold on to anything else, right? In order to allow more into your life, you need to open your hands. When you open your hands and allow the flow of energy to come in and move through you, you get it. So the phone that you're watching me on right now, the computer, the device, the iPad, the TV, whatever it is, you have that because, number one, as a collective consciousness, we believe it's normal to have a TV, a phone, an iPad, because everyone has one. So it's normal, it's natural. You gain everything that's natural in the collective, but you also gain everything that's normal to you. So what you have to do is realize that if you want to become a millionaire or really successful financially or have an amazing job, usually in society, these things are not normal or natural. To have a high-paid job, to have a high-paid career, to make a lot of money, to be a millionaire, these things are not normal collectively. So if it's not normal, or if it's bad, and there's bad identities and ideas and belief systems around it, now it's a lot harder for you to get, because you're fighting against all that resistance of the collective. You're fighting against all the pendulums, as they say in reality transurfing. You're fighting against all these belief systems in society. And so we don't even realize it, but we're navigating our life through the belief systems of other people. And so what we want to do is completely detach, root chakra, detach and ground our own energy in and tap into source and allow that abundance to flow through us. We're not trying to gain more material success based on what society says, and that's an important thing to do. It's not an important thing to do unless it's truly an important thing to do from your heart. Okay, so the next video, I'm actually going to be dialing and tapping into the sacral chakra. So if you want me to make a video on that, type sacral chakra, sacral. Type sacral chakra below, because we're going to be dealing with sexual energy. But what I'm saying is that the attachment, the holding on to, the wanting, desiring and hoping and wishing is low level kindergarten law of attraction, is absent of spirituality, is absent of God, is absent of truth, is absent of abundance. It disempowers you. You feel guilty for wanting it. You feel guilty for desiring it. You feel like you're taking something from the world. You feel like you're stealing, right? I've been there. I know what it feels like. Some people, you get it. And some people get it and then they lose it. Some people get it and then they don't feel good about having it. Some people get it and they feel good about having it, but then that's the ego base saying that you should feel good about having it. You don't truly from your heart feel good about having it. Like your heart, like deep down, is just like, why do I even have this thing? It doesn't make any sense. The reason it doesn't make any sense is because you need to approach this whole thing, this whole game, from a spiritual aspect, not an ego-based aspect. An ego-based aspect is everything you've learned from the material world. Everything you've learned from these entities that have taught you ego-based. Okay, you need to function from love and abundance. And when you start operating from this space, you connect to God every day, connect to the universe, connect to God, connect to a higher power, and you meditate on that and allow those energies to flow through you. Ask for healing, ask for guidance, ask for love, ask for abundance, ask for joy, and feel the feelings of that. Allow that to invoke and invade and soak into your body. Feel those feelings, feel the spiritual energy come through you, and realize how abundant you already are. You're made up of trillions of cells, man. You're a trillionaire. You're made up of so many cells. You're abundant. And so when we tap into this abundant energy, when we tap into source, oh man, it's a whole different ball game. You don't need anything material. You're not needing it. You're not wanting it. It just is. And what you want to do is make isness your business. Is for me is God. Is normality. Is neutral. Is transcending polarity, right or wrong, good or bad, right? You're transcending that, and you're saying, no, it just is. It's just God. And when you function from it's just God, it just is, and you make isness your business, now you're operating from a higher power, from a different space, from a higher energy, from the 5D, and you're gonna walk through life with fulfillment and happiness. All right? Oh, it's a beautiful day out here. The next video, I want to do the sacral chakra. So if you want the sacral chakra video, be sure to comment. I'm going to have some videos coming up on screen right now. Make sure you click those videos, watch them. I really appreciate you watching my videos. Make sure to subscribe, click that notification bell, because that's going to be when you're notified for my videos, okay? I want to assist in raising the vibration of the planet, and I assist in raising the vibration of the planet through you. Okay, so click on one of the videos coming up on the screen right now, and I'll speak to you soon. Peace, love, and harmony.